I've never seen it.
Yeah, I remember watching Cops and feeling bad for the people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did he just shove that guy at a Hardee's like onto the ground? And you're like 11 years old watching it, and you're supposed to like the cops, but they're just shoving people over in a Hardee's.
Well, and they're so different from
Not a Carl's.
So different from movie cops, where like movie cops are cool and say cool stuff and like look cool, and then real cops look like fucking shit. And you're like, oh, I hate these guys.
Right?
These guys
That's
suck.
not The Rock.
Yeah.
That's almost not okay. All right, here we go. This has Never Seen It. I'm your host, Kyle Ayers. This is the podcast where comedians rewrite famous movies they've never seen before, except for a lot of the episodes, which isn't that. And this is one of those. This is a long tagline. iTunes does not bump us anymore for it. We're going to do all games day today, though. Welcoming Sam Wiles here on the podcast once again. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And welcoming Joe McAdam on the podcast again. Thanks for being here.
Ready to play some games, Kyle?
I'm wondering if I should do like the Jeopardy style where you just make everyone answer questions before you're allowed to know anything about them.
Icebreakers, yeah.
So it says here you're here.
Here I am.
You're 5'8". What's that like?
It's a lie. I'm pretty short.
I don't think any of the guest hosts and both the hosts I like enough now, but no one has the Alex Trebek like. I'm going to say the meanest thing about this person, and everyone's going to be on my side.
Yeah, the thing that's lost is that he is dunking on nerds.
Yeah.
That's like the point of
and now the hosts are nerds.
Yeah. Yes.
But before we be like, it says here you collect a collectible. That's fucking stupid. And everyone's like, yep. He's like, isn't that a candy for babies?
Okay.
You collect baby pills? It says here your wife doesn't love you like she used to.
Because of the Pez, Alex.
Because of the Pez.
I didn't realize we had all virgins on the show today.
That's Tournament of Virgins this week. Who can have the least amount of sex?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Unsullied Tournament here on Jeopardy.
Congratulations on all preserving your little flowers. Okay.
But he was just so good at it. And then it took until like he retired or until he passed away for everyone to just be sharing clips. Like, look, in 1980, he calls this guy a dumbass or like something like that. And it was just so much fun.
We need him and a new Ebert. We need a guy who's mean about movies too.
I think we need to start gatekeeping reviewing films.
Yes. Let's start now.
Can we start gatekeeping criticism?
Yeah.
There was stuff we were supposed to democratize, and then stuff that we absolutely needed to keep in the hands of elites.
Yeah.
And one of them was movie reviews.
Let's have a poll tax for reviewing film. You know what? Here's what I think should review movies. Landowners.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. Means test this. Let's do this.
Let's get back to The Power of the Dog being the only good movie every year. But it is very, I think, what was like a Rotten Tomatoes thing came out a couple weeks ago where they were just like, all these companies just pay Rotten Tomatoes reviewers to give them. Oh, funny. Because a 2 is a bad review, but a 2.5 is the same as a 5 out of 5 on Rotten Tomatoes. Because if you are a 2.5 is a thumb up, and a 5 out of 5 is the thumb up. So if you can pay a guy to bump you up from a 2 to a 2.5, it can make you. It switches your whole thing around.
It's in the margins enough that you don't have to disgrace yourself as a reviewer.
It is very odd that it does put all that weight. It's sort of like a passing PE.
Yeah.
What was that called? Like I think ours was satisfactory or unsatisfactory or pass fail type of classes where you couldn't like get an A in PE, but if you didn't like hurt anyone. You passed.
If you're there and your mom buys the teacher a bottle of scotch, you're in the clear.
My PE coach in high school broke both of his arms in a motorcycle wreck, and then he was also
he didn't stretch.
It's like him with his foot on a milk crate leaning on a ruler. And he just can't get around now because he's shaped like a capital Y.
I'll never sit and reach again.
He was also the teacher of driver's ed, which you save money on your insurance if you take driver's ed, and he just had everyone drive him to the stuff he had to do because he couldn't drive.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
He was all summer. He's like, hey, once again, we have to learn how to go to the pharmacy.
Someone put me in the car sideways so I can fit in here.
It's like you're moving a Muppet into a car. You know what? We're actually going to ride my motorcycle to the pharmacy. Anyways, all games here today. You know, we're talking about Rotten Tomatoes. Let's get right into... Nope. Yeah, that's the one.
Build a perfect movie.
We're going to scatter in some rounds here today of Build the Perfect Movie. How this game works is I will give you both a category. You have to pick 2 movies from that category whose Rotten Tomatoes score add up to as close to 100 as possible without going over. So Price is Right rules apply.
Love it. Ready to play.
Ready to play. I lost my pen. Now that's good podcasting.
There's no sound effect for that.
No. Yeah,
Play the song. Play the Kyle's pen is gone.
It's called
Guy loses his pen.
All right, here we go. I don't need the pen, I guess. Well, I'll still keep it with me to keep score of who ultimately wins the podcast today. So
Kyle
2
tells
movies.
Kyle to cut that out. He's the producer here.
Hey, me, do that later, me. I'll give you the category. 2 movies. You'll each pick one. Then we'll review the scores. You can both pick your second film. The first category we're going to play is these are going to be a little bit more specific today, not just drama or comedy. The first one is going to be movies that start with the movies. So you're going to have to pick 2 movies whose titles start with the, whose Rotten Tomatoes scored up to as close to 100 as possible.
The Jaws.
The Gotti and the Gotti. So we will go, Joe, you'll go first here. You pick your first movie, Sam, you'll pick your first, and then we'll review the scores and adjust.
All right, let's go with The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
I guess I didn't specify. I only had one the.
It needs 3 the.
3 the. I need a title with 3 does, and it can't reuse movies.
The Jaws, the Jaws 3.
All right, Sam, first movie with the in the title.
The Meg.
The Meg, M-E-G, right? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. The Meg is a 47%. So, Sam, you're looking for a 53 to build your perfect the. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is a 97%.
Yes. Okay.
So you're looking for the 3%
Okay.
movie. And, Sam, you have the most to make up, so you'll pick first here for your first one.
I don't know why this feels right. The Gift. The Kate Blanchett movie.
The Gift, okay. Are you talking about the 2015 thriller mystery? Wait, is that the movie you're talking about?
With Joel Edgerton and what's his face?
No.
Wait, is that what it's called?
No. I know the Joel Edgerton movie you're talking about.
You are talking
That's
about the
the
2000 thriller mystery with
Yeah.
Kate Blanchett. Oh,
Yeah.
the good, because that other one was in the 90s.
Yeah. I'm thinking middling.
All right, so we got the Meg and the Gift, the Meg Gift, the Gam, the Gag. I'm having a stroke.
The Gag.
The Gag. I mean, we're doing movies that could be sounds Simpsons characters make.
Kyle's nose is bleeding, and he said the Gag.
We're looking for the dough and the McGag.
I'm
All right, looking for a 3 or less.
I really shot myself in the foot with I need a 3 because I was like the Meg 2, but that's going to be at least a 12.
Yeah,
but
that's
let's
where
say
the Meg 2 gets you. The Meg 2.
Let's do Meg 2.
Yeah, what is an absolute
Is it
piece
called
of
the Meg
garbage
2?
that's the...
A 3. Look, it's a 3.
Isn't it The Reddy Got Fingered?
Yeah.
Isn't that Phantom Thready Got Fingered?
Save it for
That's
the
a different
show.
game.
That's
a totally different game. We'll
On
play
all
after
games
this.
day of all days.
Phantom Freddy got fingered. I can't forget that. Someone listening,
Email.
tweet that at me so I don't.
One of you freaks in the Discord. Get in there.
Here we go. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is a 97%. The Meg 2, 28. Way over. Way the over. The Meg 1, they should have called it that. They knew they were going to make another. The Meg 1 is 47%. The Gift, 57%. Just over. Just over. No one wins.
Brutal.
That's the fun part about starting off the podcast hot is with the too specific of a topic that no one wins. I want to do another one.
Yeah.
All right. For this Build the Perfect Movie, this one's going to be fun. You have to build the perfect movie using 2 movies that each have a line you remember.
Oh, man.
This one's very specific, and I
is.
apologize.
Do I have to
2
quote
movies,
it, or can I just say I remember?
Well, it sounds... Had you not told me that, I would have been okay with you not quoting it, but now it sounds like you're going to lie.
I could.
Do I have to quote it, or do you just trust me on this one, please? So this is
Can't do Koyaanisqatsi. What else is off the list?
I guess just think of the worst movie you remember any line. It can't be like, hey.
Yeah.
Any part of it. You can even kind of remember it a little bit. But it's a movie you remember a line from, or any part of a line.
Me first?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Here, let's say...
You remember that line from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
Yeah, he walks up to those guys like, you're good. You're
like,
pretty bad.
Look at this guy. Look at this. I like that guy. I don't like that guy. Waza.
Get a bag on his head. How about Austin Powers' Gold Member?
All right. And the line you remember?
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Dude. He certainly says yeah, baby in this film.
Yeah, he does, probably. That's a good way to go about this. Catchphrase in a sequel. Yeah, baby. I love phoning in yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
I was trying to think, do I remember a line from The Mask 2 with Jamie Kennedy? No, I don't.
Probably yeah, baby.
He probably said yeah, baby.
I'm going to go with Freddy Got Fingered just for fun. Daddy, do you want some sausage or whatever?
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Austin Powers Gold Member, 53%. Would have been perfect. Last time, wasn't your 47 the Meg? All right. There's no way to make that fit. Austin Powers Gold Member, 53%.
That's high.
Freddy Got Fingered,
really
11.
Who paid them?
11?
11.
All right.
Oh, man.
I always think about Shane Torres has that bit about he's like, fingered used to mean a lot different thing than it does now. And he's like, you think like some gangster was in jail.
Forget it.
Like while it changed, and he got out. He's like, I'm gonna find the guy who fingered me, and like, okay, we don't say it like that anymore.
That's really funny.
So we got 11%. So you're looking for an 89% movie with a line you remember, and
an 89% movie.
89 because you got an 11.
I'm gonna say 7. The movie 7. The famous line. Where's the box at?
Why? Who was 6
4,
afraid
5,
of again? All right, so we got Freddy Got Fingered and 7. 2 movies with kind of interchangeable titles. And then Austin Powers Gold Member is a 53. Joe, you're looking for a 47.
Let's go with Cabin Boy.
What is that? That's a movie?
That's
Chris Elliott.
Chris Elliott. The line that I always think of is David Letterman going, hey, you're one of those fancy lads, aren't you?
Cabin Boy. All right. Here we go. Freddy Got Fingered is an 11%. 7, 83%. That's good. That's a 94. That's a 94.
Good.
We got a leader in the clubhouse. Austin Powers Gold Member, 53%. Cabin Boy, 48%. We are over by 1.
You gotta be kidding.
Joe's better at the game. That means that Joe is better at the game than I am.
No,
I
it
should
doesn't.
not win.
Nah, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Not with the strike ending.
Yeah.
All right, that's 1,000 points for Sam.
Fuck, I'm gonna walk off the set.
All right,
I'm going back on strike.
we're gonna get back with some more before and after, or some more. But first, we're gonna do some before and afters.
Before and afters.
All right, here we have 2 movies smashed together into one movie. I'll read you the smashed together plot. You tell me the smashed together title. For instance, Phantom Thready Got Fingered.
Yeah.
Would be a movie where virtually neither plot changes for either of them.
What would the clue be for that one? It would be like a old man.
I believe it would just be, Father, would you like some sausage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
class it up
Okay.
a little bit.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
level up.
Yeah.
We got Argo, the Argo and Fargo, Saving Private Silverman. You guys have played this before. We know these.
We're vets.
We got a decent amount in here today. I want to give a shout out to Kaftan in the Discord for submitting one of the titles here today, and then I think I might have came up with the rest of them. I was having on a good roll.
Thank you, Captain.
If you want to submit,
Sucking up to Captain.
hey, look at me, I'm Kaftan now.
Caftan.
Got to give it out
A nice
to Criff
shawl.
Kaftan for submitting both of these or all these. Here we go. Number 1, we see 9 intertwined stories that examine the complexities of love, including the story of a newly elected British Prime Minister, a graphic designer, and a serial killer in the Bay Area in the 70s. I don't care for this one.
I don't know about that.
Man, can we get another read of that one?
We see
I
9
know one of them.
intertwined
Yeah.
stories that examine the complexities of love, including the story of a newly elected British Prime Minister, one of a graphic designer, and one of a serial killer in the Bay Area in the 1970s.
Okay. I'm going to take a run at this.
Okay.
Valentine Zodiac Day.
No, I think
Okay. All right.
Love Zodiac.
Love Zodiac.
Oh, son of a bitch.
This
Bing,
one,
bing, bing, bing.
that one's worth 1 point. It's now 1,001 to 0.
I've never seen Love Actually.
Me neither. I've never seen Valentine's Day either. But that isn't it similar? Isn't it like a?
I think so. I think it's like a lot of people's faces on the poster.
Yeah. It could be any of that shit.
All right, next one. 4 illusionists use their magic show to drain bank accounts of the corrupt and funnel the money to a Rhode Island police officer who has split personality disorder.
Now You See Me, Myself, and Irene.
Yeah.
Now You See Me, Myself, and Irene. This is so loud, even this far away. I hate... All right, what are we going to get? We'll say it's 15-0.
I was really trying to work Burt Wonderstone into something. I was like busting ass like Burt.
Is it Q-Bert Wonderstone? Was Q-Bert a movie, or is it just a video game?
It's just
I
a
think
guy.
it's just what. Yeah, that's who Josh Gad fucks in that one. Josh Gad fucks Q-Bert.
Q-Bert
right?
sucks
What?
him in Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think I know what we're talking about.
No.
has like a hose.
Exactly
The
what you're
Adam
saying is
Sandler
what it
video
is.
game movie.
Pixels.
Pixels.
Yeah. Josh Gad fucks Q-Bert.
Okay. Spoilers.
The Discord will back me up. Caftan, get in here.
Caftan's an Olaf stan, so... Here we go, number 3. An African-American pianist about to embark on a concert tour in the Deep South is driven around by a mill worker who left the love of his life, served in World War II, and returned just before her wedding to another man.
I know both movies and can't think of either title.
But I don't know the other one, so don't say that one. Figure that one out, and then I'll put it together with the one I know.
Figure out the
Say one of them out loud.
Figure out my brain.
I would rather die than go against the spirit of the game.
You could do both. You could die and become the spirit of the game. The spirit of the game sounds like the Remember the Titans soundtrack name.
That sounds like one of those movies that's like Christian, but you don't find out till the end of the trailer.
Yeah. An
Can you read it
African-American
again?
pianist is about to embark on a concert tour of the Deep South and is driven around by a mill worker who left the love of his life to serve in World War II and returns on the cusp of her wedding to another man.
No.
That is incorrect.
No.
Oh, it's the first time anyone said that on here. Just no. He just said, I'm good, actually.
Mahershala Ali, Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah, that's the one I know. That's the other one is the one I don't know what the
All
movie
right.
is.
We were looking for Green Notebook.
Okay, there we go.
I haven't seen that.
Notebook's a tough title
Yeah.
to just not say Gosling Rain.
Yeah.
All right. 15-0 still.
The movie was called Green Book. Stupid.
You know what?
Dumb.
Stupid.
Get back the Oscar.
Can't think of what the name. Yeah, there's a reason I can't pull it.
Here we go. Next one. An all-female baseball league springs up in the Midwest, and one of the players is held hostage by a group of armed bank robbers in Boston.
A League of Their Own.
A League of Their Town is correct.
Yeah, nice job.
Oh, 15-5. 5.
Feels good.
You guys really had to let you know how I wrote that down. Had to let you guys in on my math there. 0 plus 5. I carried the 0. All right, this is our last one, then we're going to take a quick break. After aliens show up on Earth, a linguist enlisted by the army must also communicate with a group of very young German soldiers in their foxhole.
Arrive Valkyrie.
No, but that's better. That's better. I hate when people accidentally come up with the way better one.
Can you read it again?
And after aliens show up on Earth, a linguist enlisted by the army must also communicate with a group of very young German soldiers.
Very young.
Saving
Very-
Private Arrival.
No, that's also fucking better.
God damn it.
Well, fuck.
That's wait.
Caftan, you idiot.
I think this one was me. If you trust me, the captain one you'll enjoy.
Okay.
After aliens show up on Earth, a linguist and Chris.
We got
you
that
guys
one.
know the plot. You guys honestly know the entire fucking plot, and you just kind of said different
Yeah,
examples
just
of the
different,
same right answer.
different other movies. How many movies could there be about World War II? I mean, is this what we're talking about?
No, not necessarily the second one.
It could be one. It's about Germans.
Were they good
Arrive
in the
All
first
Quiet
one?
on the Western Front.
Arrive
There
All
we go.
Quiet on the Western
There we
Front.
go.
I needed it
God
to be
damn
World War
it.
One for me to click.
I forgot they could have been the good guys.
Language-wise, I couldn't put together Arrival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrival. No one. I'm so mad.
All right, we got a couple more before and afters we are going to get to, but first we are going to take a quick break. Wow, that break was fast. I don't actually know how fast it was. Current score, Sam here has 15 points. Joe has 10 points. We have a couple more before and afters.
Get ready to play before and afters.
Here we go. A woman must confront her son's fear of a mysterious humanoid monster in their home and his visions of a dark future as it relates to the galaxy's war for its most valuable asset. A woman must confront her son's...
Babadoon.
The Babadoon is correct.
Nice. Okay.
That was Captain's.
Way to go,
job,
Captain. We like it.
Yeah. I'm a fan. I don't care that your name is a blanket.
It's like sounds like three
fool.
blankets put together.
Afghan comforter. What do we have?
Cat.
Yeah.
Tanning bed.
All right, two more. A plane carrying dangerous criminals is helmed by a single mother who is a legal assistant.
Con Aaron Brockovich.
Con Aaron Brockovich. We didn't
Yeah.
even finish that one. That's 11 points or something. I don't know. 26 to 10. You guys are kind of rolling through this. I thought this would be like about the 90-minute mark.
We're just that damn good.
Which is what I call, that's the alternate title to the movie James Franco plays, Tell Me What's Sewin', is the 90-minute mark. All right.
Yeah, I get it.
I liked it. That's all Kyle
was
had
fun.
written for rest of the
That was
show.
fun. You see, like, I'm like trying to wipe off a temporary tattoo.
Kyle's a big document that says the rest of the show, and that was that joke.
Sorry, there's
Real
no the
big.
room for that
One-
joke on here.
Oh, man.
All right.
The Room.
Final one. What was that movie called, actually? I couldn't remember. So I just
Disaster
described the
Artist?
plot. The disaster. So I just really long described the plot.
Yeah.
Final one. When the matriarch of their family passes away, her daughter and grandchildren begin unraveling cryptic and terrifying secrets about their ancestry, including the fact that they may be wizards who must attend a school.
Hereditary Potter.
Hereditary Potter is
Wow.
correct.
Nice. All right,
Nicely
feeling
done.
good. I'm on top again. I'm feeling on fire. I'm not going to fuck this next
Also,
one up at all.
you maybe invented a new movie, Terry Potter.
Hey, it's me, Terry Potter. Hey.
No accent, just a transfer kid studying
Hey,
abroad
I'm
for
the
a
only
semester.
American wizard. I'm kind of a wiener.
I brought a gun. I don't know
Terry
if this
Potter.
will either make things go way faster or way slower, but I have a gun if that will do anything with Voldemort. Okay, well, that's it for before and afters. The current score, Sam has 26 points. Joe has 16 points. We're going to go back to another round of Build the Perfect Movie. I got 4 of these that I want to play, so we got 3 more because I have 5. All right.
And that's a little behind the scenes math.
Hey,
On how
what,
many things we're
everybody.
doing.
Welcome to Math Addict. All right, here we go. The perfect movie we're going to have to build right now, the category is a movie that passes the Bechdel test. This feels like it might be really, really hard. Does this feel too hard?
I don't think so.
Do you,
It
or
it
unless you
shouldn't
would
be.
prefer to do movies that don't pass the Bechdel test, because there's a lot more
also called
1% of
movies.
those. I have a list of 10,000 movies that pass the Bechdel test.
All right.
You guys can even fucking work together.
I'm really trying to think of a terrible one. That's
Yeah, like a total turd.
like, what's an absolute
Let's-
fucking stinker
So,
that passes the Bechdel test?
You guys can think about it. We'll either end up working together to try and make one, or you can try and come up with it on your own here. So we're trying to pick 2 movies that pass the Bechdel test, whose Rotten Tomatoes score it up to as close to 100 as possible without going over. If you're unfamiliar with the Bechdel test, if you're listening, the Bechdel test is a test created where there must be 2 female characters with names who talk to each other about something besides a man. And so that's it. So it sounds simple enough unless you're making a movie ever, apparently.
I thought of a terrible one because I just watched it.
Yeah.
The remake of Prom Night from 2008 with Brittany Snow in it. I think passes the Bechdel test because it's mostly female characters, and they at some point have to be talking about something that isn't the killer.
or Prom.
Folks, it does. It is on my list of passing.
Hey,
Prom night.
and-
All right.
And I was like in shock when I finished it. How boring it is.
Yeah.
It is the most boring horror movie I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's a borer?
Build the perfect pun. It's like so like it's so bad. You immediately know who the killer is. All the kills are really like PG, like not PG-13, like PG. Like you don't see it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, and then it just plods along, and it's mostly prom stuff. Like you would think in the horror movie Prom Night, it'd be a lot of killing. It's a lot of like,
even more about-
who do you think's gonna win Queen?
It's more about
like,
prom
what?
than even night.
Yeah.
I like a good prom movie.
You'd think it doesn't even have a twist.
All right, you think the horror would carry it?
Hey, look at you.
I gotta get a different soundboard.
Stephen
that's
King
closer.
over here.
I'm like the Stephen Popper of puns, and the fact that I do cocaine and 6 of them a day, and hopefully I get hit by a car.
throwing a bunch of
Fingers crossed.
It's
throw mini harmonicas into the crowd.
It's the movie Misery where someone just kidnaps me to shut me up. Like, oh, you want me to make more puns? You like what I do? No, I'm going to kill you. You've ruined my life. All right, Joe. I feel like you're competing against one another because Sam did a lot of heavy lifting on that one where only he knew any of it.
Yes. Okay, how about, I'm thinking horror now. Is Megan, does that pass the Bechdel test?
I don't know if I can. I wonder if I have to search that with the 3 in it. Does that have a 3 in it?
M3gan?
It's got to pass because M3gan talks to.
But it's a robot.
No, but
Does that count?
This is
Alison Williams talks to her
folks.
niece.
Megan
about M3gan.
does pass the Bechdel test.
Nice.
Most of the characters are women. The protagonist, Alison Williams, talks to her niece, neighbor, coworker, and psychologist, all women. This is crazy. It lets you. This is BechdelTest.com. Great website. So Megan with a 3 does pass.
Cool.
All right, here we go. I spelled it wrong. Googling it. Megan with a 3. You guys are competing against one another?
Yes.
93%.
Really?
Yes.
It is not that good.
Prom night.
It's pretty fun.
I mean, it's like fun, but it's not 93.
Yeah, but remember, it's like a 2.5 gets you a thumb up.
Yeah.
Prom night, 9%. 9%. So Keira
I
Knightley
knew
is
it couldn't
back in
be
the
good.
fold. So here we go. Sam, you're looking for a 91. Joe, you're looking for a 7 of movies that pass the Bechdel test. What if we pivot now to the expert podcast on women's portrayals in film? The 3 of us.
I mean, listen, I'm going to go another horror movie, and this one, all right, let's try Orphan First Kill.
I mean, that one's not even in the database.
It's not a popular movie.
you have.
I wouldn't
you and I
call
both
it
seen
a popular film.
We've talked
but
about it before.
It's awesome. It's Clifford, but a horror movie. Watch Orphan First
So
Kill.
you think it's awesome and it'll be 7% or less on Rotten Tomatoes?
People don't like it because I don't know if they think Clifford is funny. But I like it because I do.
Does Clifford pass the Bechdel test?
Yes, it does.
Really?
Yeah, and it's
Clifford or Orphan First Kill?
Orphan First Kill
Okay.
does. I just Googled it, and here on the side it says it does.
Excellent.
All right, so you'll be Orphan First Kill and Prom Night?
Yeah.
Or no,
Wait,
Orphan First Kill and Megan?
Yes.
All right. Sam, we're looking for a 91%.
Half of our movies have been Meg 2, Megan. We've had a hard Meg day.
Okay. I guess I'll go. I'm trying to think of something that's around 90. Okay, what about? No, that's like too.
What about
beloved.
Bob?
What about Bob? Would
Very
not pass the
specifically, 2 men talking.
Oh, that movie about the
is a
2
two-man
guys
talking
who
movie.
once a week talk for an hour, and
His
it
name
becomes
is in the title.
is the
man.
fish.
Fried green tomatoes.
Yeah, that's pretty high one.
I was trying to think of a horror one too, and
But if like Megan gets a higher score than Fried Green Tomatoes,
Fried green tomatoes.
the
does.
system is broken.
There's a lot of options. There's a lot of comments on it of it passing. Here we go. Fried green tomatoes movie. All right, Prom Night. No, sorry. Megan is a 93%. Orphan First Kill 70.
What?
Whoa!
Just way over.
How is that?
You're so
possible?
shocked. People agree with you, kinda.
I'm like floored. I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prom
way to
Night
go.
9%. Fried green tomatoes 76%. Well under with an 85. That's another win.
Nice.
For Sam. You know what? You'll get 85 points. I don't know what that adds up to. It's 37-16. I don't know. 37-16. Sam is winning. We got one more round here of Build the Perfect Movie. This one, you have to build the perfect movie where someone in the movie is playing themselves. It doesn't have to be a main character. It can be a cameo where Anderson Cooper plays Anderson Cooper or whatever. Someone playing themselves at any point. I don't even know what movie that would be from.
It's a lot of movies.
Yeah, there could be someone on the news. There can be a sportscaster. Any point where someone would be themselves. I'll allow even Jay Leno.
Every 90s
to
movie,
count.
Jay Leno describes the plot of a movie.
Did you hear about this?
Yes.
Have you seen this Terminator? Have you heard about this Terminator?
There might be a scene like that.
Yeah,
Have you heard about this Terminator 2?
Yeah. Don't jaywalk in front of that guy. All right. So, Sam, you won the last one, so you'll go first.
I'm going to go with The Water Boy. They're like a bunch of dudes playing themselves in The Water Boy.
Adam Sandler pretty much doesn't count.
Who plays themselves in The Water Boy?
You got like Al Michaels.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got
of course,
All
sports
yeah, of
sports
course.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Jimmy Johnson's in that.
All right.
Yeah, every Sandler movie probably has this.
Yeah.
Joe?
Let's do...
I'm going to do The Water Boy, too. I'm also going to do The Water Boy.
You know what? Also, hey, Water Boy.
No one's tried this yet. No one's
Water
tried
Boy.
this one yet.
I like it. I like the sound of that. I'm taking it. Water Boy. No, let's do the one Hubie Halloween. Let's just keep Sandlering this.
And do you remember who in Hubie Halloween?
Dan Patrick plays himself in Hubie Halloween.
Good pull.
Hubie Halloween is a 51% on Rotten Tomatoes. The Water Boy is a 33%. 33%.
I can't believe Water Boy's only 33 when the pieces of shit we've talked about are like 70.
I love this. Here's the stuff people want to know about the Water Boy. Can I stream the Water Boy? Does the Water Boy have autism? What's wrong with the guy in the Water Boy? What mental disorder does the guy in the Water Boy have?
Neurodivergent plus
Am I
Water
allowed
Boy.
to laugh at the Water Boy having autism? This is like what it says. Like people are looking up.
no.
People don't understand. It's like when Robert Downey Jr. was in Tropic Thunder. That's what he was doing here. So you're looking for a 67, Sam, with the Water Boy. Joe with Hubie Halloween, you're looking for a 49, so Sam, you'll pick first.
Just under, yeah.
Can I do most of Hubie Halloween?
Another Hubie Halloween?
49,
I'm just going to go over a little
of
bit
it.
today.
Hubie 2, Tubi Halloween.
That's this where it's streaming. Is that Crackle Halloween?
I'm excited to see what Crackle has to offer for Halloween. There's a little ad for Crackle.
Crackle, give it a shot.
I get. I think it's
Come on,
over
man, the app's on there.
67. I think it's over 67. But I'm gonna say Rogue Nation because of the Wolf Blitzer.
That's one of my favorite cameos. Does he ever play him?
He's...
Ooh, I don't think he
Technically
technically plays
playing
himself,
as-
actually.
Oh, okay.
I believe because that is Simon Pegg playing him.
Yes,
Playing.
okay.
He's playing Simon Pegg playing him. He's not
Yes.
playing Wolf
Oh
Blitzer.
man. Okay. Well, we'll
And it's a
we'll pull
94%,
back.
so let's go ahead and roll back for another one.
Yeah.
But that was actually the first thing that popped into my head when I was thinking about this category, but
Yeah.
it's not. It technically
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Someone is playing themselves at a 67%.
Just go Sandler again.
I'm just gonna go Sandler again and do Happy Gilmore. Bob Barker plays Bob Barker.
Yeah.
All right.
That feels like 67. Oh.
Habai Halloween.
And I'm going to go with Sandy Wexler.
Sandy Wexler plays himself.
Sandy Wexler, the real man. No, Sandy Wexler's like a show business.
And who's
guy
in
or
Sandy
something.
Wexler?
There's like 50 people. Weird Al's in it. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hubie Halloween, 51%. Sandra Wexler, 27%. So we got a 78. Okay. Not bad, not bad. It's nice to qualify.
I think I went over.
The Water Boy, 33%. Happy Gilmore, 62%. That's a 95.
Wow.
That's a 95.
Bingo.
That's a big win there for Sam. He's up to 42.7
Whoever was
points.
Historically,
Rating these
I've
movies.
never been good at this game.
We'll give you 45. It's
Every-
45 to 16.
My 400 never seen it appearances. I've eaten it on Build the Perfect Movie every time.
I just want to talk about Sandy Wexler more.
What's some stuff about it?
There's a part...
I dare you.
This is my new podcast called I Really Don't Think You Actually Want to Go Down That Riff. We call this Riff Riders. Come on, what's some stuff about Sandy Wexler you want to talk about?
He tells Weird Al that his hair looks like dirty spaghetti. I think about that now every time I see Weird Al.
Oh, wow. That feels odd.
It's really funny.
All right, well, that's enough about it. Were Adam Sandler's kids and Sandy Wexler? Is Sandy Wexler based on a true story?
It's based on his agent. Right?
Who is Jennifer Hudson?
Who is Jennifer? Who is this?
I'm looking this up only in terms of like this SWCU.
Yeah, the Sandy Wexler
Cinematic Universe.
Yeah. Kyle's really getting to the bottom of the games when we start playing Who is Jennifer Hudson?
This next game called Who is Jennifer Hudson? I'm going to let you guys tell me a little bit about who Jennifer Hudson is, who she is to you, kind of who she is in general in terms of the whole world.
It's like, Kyle, who are you getting homework from? Why do we need to do this?
All right, we're going to take one more break, and then we're going to attempt a brand new segment on the show, and it is the Hyper Specific Immaculate Squares. So we will be right back.
It's the more fun part of the name.
All right. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yep. All right, everybody. We are back. This is a brand new game. I don't know if this is going to translate to audio, but I want to give it a shot because I think these are very fun. This is the Hyper Specific Immaculate Grid. If you guys aren't familiar with Immaculate Grids, they're more popular in sports, right? It's basically, it's usually a 3x3 grid, and you have to fill in stuff like a Punnett square. You remember Punnett squares, where it's like recessive traits and and it's like it'll be like this guy played for this team and this team. Well, who played for this team and this team, or who played in the '80s with this colored jersey? It's like, and you got to fill them all out. You fill these grids out, and so for instance, like a movie Immaculate Grid would be like it's a little tic-tac-toe board and be like a Denzel Washington was in both of these movies, one of them, and then the other direction it's war movies, blah 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 blah.
Movies
blah.
about equalizers.
Yeah, I believe that's Pi. So I decided I wanted to build some hyper specific Immaculate Grids and see if we can play them, and also see if I can build a keynote that I can tap on that's interactive at the same time. So we have they're 2x2, 3x3. If you make it too specific, is not fun.
It's just, now it's a chore.
It'll be like guys who bat 320 in 1992, and then guys whose hats didn't fit proper when it was sunny. Like most of these have 1 to 2 answers. Primarily, just mine don't have a ton of options. So we have an Immaculate Grid here that's hyper specific, and along the top, we have main character doesn't talk a lot but has an all-time memorable film line, and Moon on poster.
Moon on poster.
And then
Moon on, you crazy poster.
On the what is this axis? The x-axis? The vertical axis?
It's one of two.
The Y. The X is the
X. Yeah.
Why?
Why is
like, why is this going up?
X,
That's all I remember. The vertical ones, leather jacket on poster and moon on poster and title rhymes.
So there's going to be a lot of moon.
So we've got moon on poster and moon on poster and title rhymes?
Yeah. So
there's combined for one square?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess that sucks now that you say it. But I just like the ones with the moon on the poster.
Yeah.
So we're looking for a movie that has a main character that doesn't.
If one of your combatants can't think of a movie with a moon on the poster, we're
going to be here a long time. So we're looking for our first movie. We're looking for is a main character doesn't talk a lot but has an all-time memorable film line and has a leather jacket on the poster. And then another movie we're looking for has a moon on the poster and a leather jacket on the poster. And then moon on poster title rhymes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what we're looking for. You can pick any of them and fill them in at any point. Just let me know which one you're trying to fill out.
Top left.
Top left. This is a main character.
The moonless one.
The moonless. Main character doesn't talk a lot, but has an all-time memorable film line and has a leather jacket on the poster. What do we think this is?
Terminator.
It is Terminator.
Nice.
That is correct. So we have one filled in. We have main character doesn't talk a lot, but has an all-time. This is going to be tough on audio. But I think they get
Terminator wears a leather jacket. They think people
might be able to get it. All right, so now we're looking for moon on poster, leather jacket on poster.
And the poster for Moonstruck, is Cher wearing a leather jacket?
No.
Damn it.
Probably not. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
God, that was a good guess.
So we're looking for, that's minus 5 points for a wrong guess.
Oh, come on.
And 10 for a right one. It's 26 to 40. We got moon on poster and title rhymes. And then a couple moon on posters, and one of them has a leather jacket.
A rhyming title, moon on poster, with a character that doesn't talk, but has all-time memorable film line.
Yeah. Main character doesn't talk a lot, has an all-time memorable film line, with a moon on their poster and a rhyming title.
This is deranged.
This is insane.
I actually call this is the easiest one. of the three.
This is like junior college, a power forward who transferred from a junior college to a Big 12 school.
I know I shit on how hard some of them are, and I'm like, all right, in this one, the key grips aunt was Jewish.
But like, okay, how many? I need to think how many rhyming movie titles. I can think
That's
of.
the
Like,
key to it, right?
I'm like, all right, like Time Crimes is the only one on the top of my head.
And we got a
it's not
rhyming
bad.
title moon poster, and then we got a leather jacket moon poster.
Let's. You know what? Well, no, I don't. It has to rhyme. There's got to be like a Disney rhyming, like a kids movie, right?
With the moon on the poster with the non-talking main guy?
With a moon.
Yeah, they got a moon on poster, non-talking main guy?
Well,
I wish Sling and Blade rhymed.
We all do.
that would have been.
You talking about Slang Blang? You watch Slang Blang?
The Bling Ring
No.
rhymes. That's not it.
Moon on poster, leather jacket on poster, you could try and think about too.
I don't know if I can think of two things at the same time. I mean, I've got a lot of moons.
I would say
through my head.
leather. I'll tell you this: leather jacket on poster. That applies to Terminator and this other one. The other thing I almost put there was weird parent stuff.
With a leather jacket.
Because Terminator's got like weird timelines.
Teen Wolf.
It's not Teen Wolf. No moon on that poster. Does have jacket.
It has leather jacket?
I don't think it matters because there's no
There's-
moon.
there's no
If
moon.
there was a moon on that poster,
Forget
it'd look a
about
lot
it.
different.
Well, does American Werewolf in London? Is that jacket count as leather he's wearing on the poster, and then there's a moon in the background?
I mean, okay, leather jacket could also open up to westerns. You know, a lot of like raw cowhide coats and jackets.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be the classic Rebel Without a Cause.
What's that thing Kyle would
Is Rebel
know,
Without a
though?
Cause the one at the top right?
No.
Okay, and they could have had a moon. That could have had a moon.
It could have had a moon.
I don't think he's even wearing leather.
No.
It's more like a satin. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Drive was going through my head too. Like main character
that's
doesn't talk
satin.
a lot.
That's
a
satin.
jacket.
There's no memorable all-time line in Drive
Yeah.
that he says.
He doesn't go time to drive.
Time to drive.
It's like in every montage now.
He's at least quiet.
Oh, good game by the Clippers. That's the thing that he says.
I love the Clipper.
Remember, that's such a brief little time capsule when the Clippers like were drawing that hard at the Staples
Yeah.
Center that you could lose the cops.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about Star Wars? No. That doesn't have the moon? It's kind of a moon.
You're embarrassing yourself.
The third one has a moon, not the moon.
All right. Moon on poster
And-
title
and-
rhymes. I'll tell you is one bottom right. Moon on poster title rhymes is sort of a Halloween fun movie.
Hocus Pocus?
It is Hocus Pocus.
That is a moon.
Yeah, it is.
that
Looks like a
counts.
crystal ball, but
It
it's
does,
a moon.
But
They
boy,
are
does
going
it not
crystal
seem
ball.
like a moon.
But it's a witch
All right,
theme.
Moon on poster title rhymes is the shortest title of any of these. And Moon on poster leather jacket is a 90s sports movie.
Moon on poster leather jacket. 90s sports movie.
Maybe late 80s, but I think it's 90s.
It could be. No, I think that's denim. And now I'm like,
You think it's called Bull Denim?
Bull denim. I think you're thinking of bull denim. Major League.
No.
Tin Cup.
We're thinking about parent stuff, too. And
Angels
then
in the Outfield.
Moon on poster title rhymes.
Angels in the Outfield
is
has
such a
a
short
leather
title.
jacket in the movie.
Yeah, it does,
This
doesn't
is
it? It's Bon
draft
Jovi,
day.
though. It doesn't say Bon Jovi wearing leather jacket. That would have been the title.
Yeah, they would.
And I would have photoshopped Bon Jovi. What if at this one I'm like, oh yeah, and for some of these I photoshopped stuff in that's not actually in it.
Yeah, and
That's
also
how it feels.
And you got
there's
enough
one
stuff I
hanging up
did.
in the background here.
All right, you guys can pick either of these, and I'll give it to you if you'd like.
I mean,
I will say Moon on poster, title rhyme, main character, doesn't talk a lot, all-time memorable film line. Very memorable Moon poster. And the top right one is a less memorable Moon poster.
the Mac Tonight movie. You guys remember Mac Tonight?
Mac tonight. Mac and Me is a moon poster, but that's
Oh.
no leather jacket.
E.T. It is E.T.
T does rhyme.
Can't believe I didn't think of E.T.
E.T.
I'm
Too bad you didn't
always
ask for that one in the
thinking
top
of
right before you
E.T..
said E.T. We got one more. Moon on
Super's guy,
poster.
right?
E.T.
Leather
2.
jacket on poster.
E.T. with that cool leather jacket.
2E, 2T.
E.T. Judgment Day.
2 extra, 2 terrestrial.
E2T2.
E2, T2. Moon on poster, leather jacket on poster, weird family issues.
Family issues. It's a sports one too.
Is Fast and the Furious a sport?
Yes, but
Cold water.
what was it like? Everything was baseball in the early '90s, though, right?
Everything was baseball in the early 90s.
They didn't do football movies yet. They didn't have the technology.
It's Ken Burns' Vietnam.
Is it
The Last
father
Boy
son
Scout?
stuff?
Potentially.
So would it be sports movies Field of Dreams?
Field of Dreams is
Yes.
correct.
There we go.
Yeah,
Field
that's a
of
fucking
Dreams.
moon,
Classic
isn't it?
moon.
Moon,
So
leather jacket.
stupid. That's actually what I was thinking of when I was trying to think when I said Bull Durham.
It always is.
Look how sassy he looks.
It always is.
A little scamp.
Well, hey guys, that's it for us for here at All Games Day. We're going to do one more Immaculate Grid over on the Patreon, but right now, plug everything. Sam is our winner today. Sam Wiles, the winner of the podcast. It is 40-26. We'll make it 43-26 after that poll.
Yeah, fuck you, Joe.
I don't know if these are any fun.
Barely a
the
winner.
grids.
The grids are fun.
That's hard.
What if you had smarter guests?
No,
They might be really fun then.
That took. I don't know. That took me 6 weeks to make.
Just for one grid.
They might need diminishing returns.
Let everyone know where to find you and stuff. I'm going to pull up this Immaculate Grid here to play.
I'm at Vote Sam Wiles on X.com, at Sam Wiles on Instagram, and yeah, follow me on those things, and I'll post about stand up and whatever the hell else I got going on.
Great, Joe.
Joe McAdam at X, the pornography website, X.com.
However many
XXN,
X's you want to put
Yeah.
in there,
Just
Joe
make
is
it
on there.
Yeah, you can find my vids, solo shot stuff. It's great.
Got a lot of POV reels.
Arm stuck in the sink.
ASMR. I'm stuck in a washing machine. All that shit.
I thought that you were saying that's what ASMR stood for. Hey, stuck my real washing machine.
And I'm in the comedy group Butt Guys on Twitter, and then I do a podcast called our handle is Footballs, but it's called Football Friends Who Are Gambling.
Great. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you want to see, we got one more grid we're going to play over on the Patreon. I have 2 more grids, but after how that first one went, we got one more going on. They're hard. We're going to play one more over on the Patreon, patreon.com/neverseenit. You can check it out there.
I've never seen it.